Hi folks, it's me again. It's the 24th of April, Friday, and this video is for one purpose and one purpose alone. It's for my personal, heartfelt gratitude to the wonderful, wonderful people who work in our NHS. For anybody who hasn't seen my Facebook page, I've had quite an interesting week. About a week ago, I started having niggling sensations at the back of my head, and it was going numb down there and around my eye socket. And a while ago, I had what was suspected to be a mini stroke, and I was a bit panicky because I thought I was having another one. For the better part of a week, I ignored it because I didn't want to go to hospital. I didn't want to go anywhere near a hospital. But on Monday, when I got up, I literally couldn't feel that side of my face and was a wee bit numb. And it was scary. So I phoned my doctor, hoping that she would give me some sort of medication or antibiotics or something. But no. After explaining my symptoms and stuff, she said, right, we'll send an ambulance for you. And I was like, no! Eventually she talked me into it, and I didn't want an ambulance. There are far more deserving people out there who need ambulances than me. I could still walk and talk, so I got ready and I made my way to Glasgow Royal Infirmary and went into A&E. I don't think I've been that scared in years. Every step was laboured, and just the idea of walking into this building terrified the life out of me. I goes in, and the minute you walk through the doors, on a completely psychological level, but the tension's already there. Every NHS person I saw was gowned and had the masks on, and this was just an A&E. The one really surprising thing was it was deserted. I think it was about 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, maybe a bit earlier, I'm not sure. But yeah, goes in, walks up to the desk and announced who I was, and the girl behind the desk kind of said, yeah, your doctor's been in touch, just have a wee seat and we'll get you seen. I sat down, and within about a quarter of an hour was seen. But in that quarter of an hour, I saw about 4 other people coming into A&E and watched these staff deal with really quite needy people. There was an old guy come in, and I think one of the nurses was related to him, because if she wasn't, it was fantastic what she did for him. The old guy had a massive big bandage on the back of his head and was having trouble walking. And this nurse sat down with him. He had 2 other family members with him, and they looked petrified. And the nurse offered to sit with him and let them go outside if it made them feel any better. She went and got them all masks. And she never moved for the guy's side the whole time he was in A&E. And it was just beautiful, that level of care. But then I saw the polar opposite. This young girl come in, dolled up to the eyeballs, with a scarf over her face, growling at everybody that was sitting in A&E, walked straight up to the glass window and demanded that a member of staff come out to the car park to deal with her because she refused to be sitting in a room with these sick people. The people behind the glass stayed calm, but in no uncertain terms explained that's not the way things work. When they refused to come out, she demanded masks. Not a mask, masks. She wanted, I think it was 10 masks she wanted, because she refused to stay in A&E. They gave her one, which was more than I would have gave her, and she came and sat down. And the first thing this girl did was start to take selfies, posing away like a haddie. Yeah, and ridiculously, she got bored after 5 minutes, walked up to the window and told them to screw themselves. She wasn't waiting any longer and just marched out. in my opinion, that was a good thing because it meant the staff could get on with dealing with people who really needed the help. So, but 2 minutes later, a nurse comes out, mask on, the face shield, gloves. Terence McGeown. I gets up and walks into her room, and she does the usual triage stuff, asking me my symptoms, and then was typing out into a computer. But she was talking to me as well. And she said, "You must feel really sick to come all the way up to the hospital." And I was like, "I'll be honest with you, I'm terrified. I don't know how you do it." And she said, "No, I know exactly what you mean. I'd have to be dying before I'd set foot in here." This is a woman who, inside herself, honestly believes that unless she was dying, wouldn't set foot in a hospital. But she was there. She was there doing her job because that's what she does. She was facing her own fears so that I could be seen. And I'll admit, I started crying. I'm not going to lie. The whole day was just dead emotional. And I thanked her. I felt stupid as hell, but I thanked her. And then I get put back out. She reassured me and told me to calm down. But 10 minutes later, my name get called again, and I get taken through into the bit that's got all the cubicles. And that's when you get a true sense of what these people are putting up with. It was very much like you would imagine it. Everybody, I never saw a single face the whole time I was there. Everybody had a full mask on, and everybody, well, a couple of people that actually saw me personally had the goggles. One had a face shield, gloves, and all the rest of the stuff. But the scary bit about it was that I was made to stand on a line and handed a mask and told, "Put that spray on your hands and then put the mask on." So I just put my hands, done that, and then put the mask on. Went to take a step forward, and the girl went, "No, fix your mask." I hadn't put it on right. I was nervous as hell. So I put the mask on, fixed it on, did all that, and then get taken into my wee cubicle. Don't get me wrong, I was there for ages, but at no point did I mind. As far as I was concerned, I was alright. I'd had a mini stroke before, and I knew what to expect, so I wasn't expecting to be a priority case in any way, shape or form. So I just lay there, played with my phone for a wee while, took the obligatory selfies of me and my goonie and stuff like that, with my mask on. But some of the noises I was hearing outside my cubicle ranged from what sounded like death howls through to people who were just in a lot of pain. There was one girl in a cubicle opposite me who, she didn't look well. So out of respect, I pulled my curtain shut. But out of respect and fear, to be perfectly honest with you. But I heard conversations, NHS staff, nurses, doctors, auxiliaries, and it was so upbeat. You wouldn't believe that these people were in any sort of risk or any sort of danger. These people were just in, doing their jobs and getting on with it. There was no talk of fear, there was no talk of COVID-19. People were talking about what they were going to be doing when they got home, how tired they were, and stuff like that, but it was all dead. Not normal. I wouldn't say normal, that just goes without saying that it wasn't normal, but it was extraordinary. Knowing what you know about what's probably happening somewhere else in this hospital and all over the world, that these people are there and treating it as if it's just another day at their work is astounding. It's a bravery that I've never seen before. Hopefully I'll never witness it again, or the world will never have to witness it again. But I had to make a video. I had to say thank you, because, and it's cheesy, and the whole world is saying it. We're all clapping on Thursdays and stuff like that. But these are truly, without doubt, the bravest people I've ever seen in my entire life. Yes, you've got soldiers and people like that fight and put themselves in harm's way all the time. But in general, NHS staff are there for when you get sick. They help heal you, they help make you better. But they're not expected to walk into a place that could kill them every day. And hundreds upon thousands of them do it every single day while we all sit at home. Yeah, it's hard being in the house by yourself and that kind of nonsense. But guys, have a spare second and just think about what these people are doing. Eventually I get seen, and we're seen by two amazing doctors and a nurse. Debs, I need to say Debs' name. Debs was brilliant. She was just so funny. She liked my piercings, and thankfully she didn't have to shave my chest. Every time I've had to go into hospital when they put the CT scan or whatever it is on your chest, I always end up having to get shaved and end up looking like Steve Carell in The 40-Year-Old Virgin. But I said that to her, and she giggled, and then I took the gown off and she went, "Oh, okay, you're a challenge."